Amy here from www.embracethepuzzle.com, mother of four. Making this video because I have a lot of visitors to my site that always ask a lot of questions about how do I mix the heavy metal detox for our son who has autism. So just wanted to make a short quick video to kind of give some instruction on the capsule that we use. Because he can't swallow pills, we have to dilute it with orange juice, and also to be able to dispense it in the middle of the night while he's sleeping. So what I have is an organic orange juice, and I have my alpha lipoic acid, the ALA. I use the Living Supplements brand. Currently he's on 5 milligrams, so that's what's in each capsule in this bottle. And that's dispensed every 3 hours for a 72-hour period. I also have two 3-ounce cups, which I'll show you what I do with those in a moment. And I have a syringe that's used for 1 dose. I use the 10 milliliter because it's a lot more user-friendly. I typically add about 4 milliliters of orange juice, and then once I add the powder and kind of clear out any remaining powder that's in the cup, it ends up being around 6 milliliters, so the 5 milliliter is not quite enough space. And I prefer the Care Touch brand. It's just really user-friendly, and also again, this is an oral dispenser, and it has a tip on it, so whenever you store it, there's no leakage from the dispenser. So basically, I've already removed 1 capsule from the bottle, and I have it here sitting down on a napkin along with my dispenser. I'm going to add a little bit of orange juice to one of these empty cups. And from there, I'm going to remove the cap from my dispenser, and I'm going to suction about 4 milliliters of orange juice. And then I'm going to place it in the empty cup here. So once I've placed it in the empty cup, then I take my capsule of the ALA and empty it in the 3-ounce cup and orange juice. And I kind of click the each side of the capsule together to make sure that there's no powder remaining, because dosing is very important, and making sure we're sticking to the same exact dose throughout the entire 72-hour period. So now that all of the powder has been removed, I set the empty capsule aside, and then I just kind of shake it around a bit, and it dissolves very, very easily. If you can maybe see here, not so well, but I just kind of stir it about just for a second, and then I take the dispenser and remove the orange juice with the ALA in it. So it suctions out pretty easily. But I'm always concerned that there's a little bit of powder left in the bottom of the cup. So I take the cup of the extra orange juice, and I just tip a little bit in there, just enough to cover the bottom of the cup. And then I go back in with my filled dispenser and suction that out as well, just so I know that there's no remaining liquid left. I always pull back on my syringe to make sure that the bubbles don't start coming out and pushing any of the ALA out, and then I start to squeeze back to remove the air, just not completely, but just enough to be able to not leak any out. So once I've gotten basically the cup empty, I go and I pull back on the syringe to about the number 10, and then I push back up until there's no more air left in the syringe, and I cap it off. So then once I've capped it off, I basically place it in just a simple cup here to store for later, for whenever I'm ready to dispense it to my son. And then I just place it in the refrigerator so it's ready to go. Typically don't prepare very much of this. I'll prepare enough to get through the night, so that way when I get up at midnight or 3 a.m. or 6 a.m., I'm able to just grab one from the fridge and go and dispense it to him. But I know that they say that you can prepare up to 24 hours worth, which is 8 doses. I just prefer to make sure I have a more fresh batch, so I don't prepare too much at one time. So that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching, and feel free to join us on my blog at www.embracethepuzzle.com.